Okay, I'm Will Nazi, and for my project or presentation, I'll be presenting on Hemianopia and Blindsight. So in Phantoms in the Brain, um, Ramachandran introduces the phenomenon of blindsight in Hemianopia patients, and discusses the way in which these stimuli appear to be recognized subconsciously and how that relates to distinct pathways involved in recognizing different stimuli. Um, so, blind sight denotes the ability to detect visual stimuli at above chance levels within within the blind portion of a person's visual fields. Since Ramachandran's research, there have been plenty of other observations of blind sight. There are several like subcategories of it. Action blind sight, which is pointing or saccadic eye movement following objects. Attention blind sight, so attentional processing of stimuli within the blind field, and perceptual blind sight, which is above chance perceptual judgment of features for stimuli within the blind fields. So there are a number of causes for hemianopia. The biggest one is stroke, ischemic stroke. Others are traumatic brain injury, brain tumors, Alzheimer's disease, dementia, epilepsy, and among others. So in Phantoms in the Brain, Ramachandran discusses, kind of introduces the what and the where pathway, or the how and the where pathway. So I have a chart here showing the different, sort of the different pathways, um, the different synapses depending on the peripheral or foveal vision, and how that goes through back through the optic tract to the LGN and V1. And so I kind of describe the different pathways. So parvocellular pathway, or the where pathway, ventral stream, temporal lobe. It's phylogenetically newer. It's synapses in dorsal layers of the LGN, number 3, 4, 5, and 6. And it is sensitive to color, discrimination of fine details, texture, and spatial resolution. And then the magnocellular pathway, or the where pathway, includes the dorsal stream, parietal lobe. Its synapses in layers 1 and 2 of the LGN. It's sensitive to motion and depth, and also projections through the intraparietal sulcus enable the ability to accurately follow and grasp objects. So I have like some more recent research on some possible explanations for blind sight and how it happens. One would be that the visual stimuli might just be completely circumventing the primary visual cortex, V1, with direct projections from the LGN to ancillary visual areas, the brainstem, V5, thalamus, hypothalamus, and amygdala. Another more recent experiment testing a macaque's ability to perceive stimuli within its blind hemifield. They found that success in detecting high contrasted stimuli was associated with bypassing of area V1. And with that, they found considerable activation in the extrastriatal regions, including V2, V3, V4, and 5, the superior temporal sulcus, and the lateral intraparietal cortex, all of which would receive direct projections from the LGN. And so, yeah, that's it.